Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I don't know if you can see today's video. If I get my big nose out of the shot, we have got a rather rare Subaru Impreza WR1. Now, it's not popping flames, it's not popping and banging. It's a totally standard car, but it's a very rare car, so definitely worth a shout. And most of you know the owner already. It's a man like Steve. He's had 3 or 4, I think he's had 4 cars on the channel up to now. So anyway, that's enough of me gas bagging. Let's go and see what's going on with the car. So guys, as you know, this geezer does not need no introduction. It's the man like Steve. What's going on, brother?
Yo.
Steve's been on the channel. Is this the 4th time now, Steve?
Third, fourth.
Third or fourth. But I think you've just taken the title from another person who's had 3 cars on the channel. So
we got another one lined up soon. So yeah, it'd be number 5 soon.
All right, cool. So Steve, tell me about this beauty here.
The new one.
Yeah.
Limited edition WR1.
WR1. How many of these did they make?
Only 500.
Just 500, was it?
500,
And was it you? Yeah, it was you that told me Subaru never make a number 13. Is that correct?
That's right, mate. Yeah,
right. Okay.
13s. They don't make 13 bolts for them or anything like that. They're very superstitious people. So number 13 was straight out the window.
Right.
So yeah, all the runs, none of them have got number 13.
Right, okay.
I think number 1 and number 2 went to Solar and Phil Mills, and the rest are out in the UK somewhere.
Right, okay. And these were made because Peter Solberg...
It was his 2003 titles drivers win.
Right, okay.
Yeah, to celebrate his 2003 win.
Right.
So they bought this out in 2004.
Right.
Just for the 1 year and for the 1 run.
Okay, cool. Colour. Now the colour is one of the things that makes this one unique.
It is, yeah. They only come in this colour. Subaru didn't use this colour on hardly any other cars. I have seen the colour about on a couple of others, so be careful. You don't assume it's a WR1 if you're buying. Make sure you do your own work. Yeah. But 90% of this shape with this colour is going to be a WR1.
And what differences? So just say for argument's sake, there was a normal STI. When the guy bought it, he wanted it in the ice blue colour, which I believe this is ice blue.
Yeah.
So how would you tell the difference between a WR1 and a normal STI? What's the actual?
I got it written down.
Good man.
It makes life so much easier, doesn't it? You get a unique task disc holder with your number built in.
Yeah.
You get a unique gear knob. It's not unique to car, but it's unique to the WR1s.
Yeah.
You get the black seats. The black STI seats are now gone from blue to the black.
Right.
You get some black. The dash is now changed to black as well.
Yeah.
You get a set of free flow formed Pro Drive 18-inch wheels.
Okay, so
standard. It's 25mm lower than the standard STI as well.
As standard, yeah.
Yeah, with the Pro Drive springs, and it's got bump stops on there as well.
Right.
Say the unique paint. It comes with a set of driving lights as standard as well. This was, I believe, one of the first UK models to have the DCCD control that we spoke about on the channel before.
Yeah.
I believe this was one of the first UK models to have it.
Okay.
And other than that, it is an STI, but it's got all the little extras on it.
Okay. Right, power-wise. So I do believe, I've done a little bit of reading up, that this was the most powerful Subaru produced at the time, yeah?
Yeah, I believe, yeah. I'm not sure if it's still the most powerful because we had the Cosworth hatch and the other few models, but up until this model came out, it was the highest power Subaru's put out standard, which is 320.
320, and it was around 440 Newton meters of torque,
I think so.
Something like that.
Not
too sure on the full specs of that, guys, but it should pop up on the screen right now somewhere about here.
Just to let you guys know, if you do see any of my cars on the channel, chances are they will be for sale at some point if they're not for sale already. So if you see something you like and it's got me stood in front of it, feel free to hit Warren up for a message, and the car could be for sale, so it's worth a shout, definitely.
Okay, yeah. Cash is always king, guys. Right, so as you can see, guys, this is still the EJ20.
These are a couple of bits you do get generally find on the ProDrive WR1.
Okay.
I'm not sure if they're standard, but a lot of people seem to have them, so I'm assuming they might come with the car.
Right.
Again, they're my ProDrive.
Okay.
I've got a rather unique strut brace on this one that I've been told, and I've done my research, and it seems to be quite valid, that there's only 3 of these ProDrive strut braces that ProDrive made.
Really?
So it is a prototype, and they are very, very rare.
Right, okay, okay. And if anybody was like, did hit you up and were interested in the car, that would obviously be coming on the car as well, would it?
It could.
It could,
It
right.
could,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, generally it's not on the car. Generally it's sat in my bedroom at home.
Yeah.
I've put it on for today for filming for you special.
Right. Okay, fair enough.
Generally, if the car's advertised, it probably wouldn't be advertised with the strut base. But if someone sees it from the channel and actually wants it, there's always a deal to be had.
Right, okay then. And I see we're still running, well, this is standard, is the top mount intercooler.
Yeah, the engine's completely standard. I haven't done anything to it so far apart from servicing.
Yeah.
It did have a head gasket rebuild about 2,000 miles ago, 3,000 miles ago. So it should be good to go for another 100,000 miles maybe.
Right, okay, cool. And there's always a lot of controversy with Subarus, like people saying, oh, you can't push no power through them, the bottom end's going to go, and this and that, but...
They're quite strong engines, especially the STI engine, the 2-litre STI engine.
Yeah.
It can run 450 brake pretty much all day long.
Right.
Track days, road days, hill climbs, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
We've had 450 out of these many times, and put them through their paces, and they've been good.
Yeah, okay, that's cool, good, nice one.
Same can't be said for the 2.5.
Yeah, fair enough. Right, so suspension is all standard. Do you know what kind of suspension setup it is? Is it any name brand kind of stuff?
I'm not sure. I know it's standard STI suspension.
Yeah.
With a 25mm lowering ProDrive springs.
Right.
This car, like many out of the STIs around this age, is suffering from the knocking from the shocks at the rear.
Yeah.
Just a standard fault that always comes around on these.
Yeah.
So I'll be swapping those out for a set of teens.
Right, okay.
You can get
teen, what, coilovers, yeah?
teen coilovers, yeah,
Right,
sorry.
yeah.
You can get cheaper coilovers, but I found they corrode, they don't last as long.
Yeah.
I've used a few teens now, and they all seem really good.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Interior wise, Steve, this isn't standard, is it?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
So that screen's something you've put in.
Yeah,
yourself,
yeah. Android one, mate. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And I see you got all these dials. Are these Deffies?
Yeah. Genome Deffies, though, they're rare as fuck.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
they're not standard with the car, are they?
No.
Right. Okay.
None of the Genome stuff is, mate.
Right.
They only come from Japan.
Yeah.
And Subaru make them, not Deffi.
Right. I see.
So you can't get, like, if that breaks, I try and get Deffi to fix it. It will have nothing to do with it.
Right.
They just say, oh, speak to Subaru, they made them.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
So, what the relationship there is, I don't know, mate. But
obviously not a good one.
Yeah.
I see we've got intercooler water spray down there.
Yeah.
Is that actually connected with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as long as I've known you, Steve, you've always been into Subarus.
Yeah. It's been nearly 20 years.
20 years, you've always had a Subaru, yeah?
Always.
What's been like, what's your attraction to him? What's been like?
The first attraction to a Subaru itself was the sound. What a friend drove past me one day while I was stood by a shop, and as soon as I heard the burble, I knew I needed to own one. Once I owned one, it was the community that sort of kept me buying them and kept me around. This Subaru community is a large one, but it's all full of really good people. They're always willing to help you out.
I got to say, like, the first time I owned a Subaru, I didn't really know about the communities and all that kind of stuff. I wasn't really big on social media and all that kind of thing. When I found the group that you was with, I had a problem with my Classic, and I remember posting something up, and rest in peace Rich, he was the first guy that got in touch with me, and I didn't know this guy from Adam. He was like, yeah dude, bring your car around, we'll have a look at it. And I didn't know this guy from Adam.
He was awesome.
Yeah, so I went up there, and then what, within half an hour Richard sorted out my problem.
He helped out so many people along the way.
Right, we're on a little B road here, got a little bit of traffic up there, let's have a look.
That's where these cars come alive, on the B roads.
This steering wheel, this what's going on with this wheel?
It's not a standard wheel, it's the standard to the Subaru, but I had it retrimmed by Edge Automotive Interiors.
Okay.
They've done a brilliant job of it.
Yeah.
It's something that I like doing on the Subarus. They're getting a bit old now.
Yeah.
It's the piece you touch most on the car, so why not have it the way you want it and nice. So I think it was £200 to have it fully retrimmed in how I exactly wanted it, and it's, as you can feel, it is lovely now.
Yeah, it is.
Got some nice pull in it when you you've got it to come out the corners, so like I said, on the motorway it would run out of puff a little bit, but round on the B roads, because you're going up and down through the gears, it is nice. It's got that mid-range torque that you need to pull you round the corner.
She had little twinge there, didn't she?
She will come round on you as well.
It feels so solid and tight to drive.
Yeah, for the age of the car.
The age of the car, yeah.
Yeah, they tend to age really well. The only downside is the fact that they've got quite thin metal, so rust is the main concern with the age of the car now. Mileage, all these things can be sort of rectified by servicing and replacing parts. Rust, there's only one way to get rid of that, and that's to cut it out and replace it. Which I have had to do to a few of these cars now.
But this one's alright, isn't it? It's rust free, isn't it?
Yeah, this one's a clean car. Luckily I managed to find this off an enthusiast like myself. So yeah, he looked after the car brilliantly.
I like to pull that third gear pull. It's quite. It's a very
down low.
Yeah, it's a nice smooth delivery though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. We're borderline with this turbo on power versus lag.
Yeah.
It goes to around 350 and then sort of runs out of puff. But if you go any higher, a bigger turbo, you're into more lag. So I found this turbo, the VF35 comes on this model, is a really good mid-range power delivery.
Right. Okay. So smooth, there's no lag.
Yeah, that's
this grips and goes, just keeps going.
This is why I'm reluctant to put the bigger turbo on.
Yeah.
We're doing just the billet upgrade, we still keep the characteristics of how the car drives, but we can squeeze that little bit of power out of it.
Yeah. So guys, listen, I'm gonna draw the video to an end there. I'll say, again, massive respect, massive shout goes out to the man like Steve. If you want a Subaru with some Stevie love, get in touch. But guys, listen, you know the score. If you're new to the channel, by the way, welcome along. Maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. If not this time around, hit the like button at least. But guys, listen, until next time, you lot know the score. You lot travel safe, stay safe,